Hi there, it's Adrian from Numero Uno Web Solutions, and today I'm going to focus on content, specifically relevant content, because while a lot of people will just tell you to post as much content as you can on your website, I'm here to tell you that you need to be creating content that has relevancy to your users. So I'm going to reveal in this video why relevant content matters. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to generating relevant content ideas and a few other tidbits to help you post more relevant content on your website and on your social media channels. So let's go. Creating relevant content is an essential part of any successful small business website. It's not just about filling pages with words. It's about engaging your audience, solving their problems, showcasing your expertise, gaining their trust, and ultimately being able to drive a conversion. Now, that conversion could be a lead, it could be a sale, it could be a subscriber, a follower, whatever it is. The key to getting that conversion is to have content that speaks to your potential customer that's backed up by facts. So why does relevant content matter? Well, according to a HubSpot study, businesses that publish relevant content frequently generate 3.5 times more traffic and 4.5 times more leads than those that don't. Additionally, a demand metric study found that content marketing costs 62% less than traditional marketing while generating about 3 times as many leads. These stats highlight the power of relevant content in increasing visibility, building trust, and ultimately growing your business. So here are some examples of relevant content, because relevance is determined by your audience's interests, their needs, their pain points. So here's some examples of relevant content that can help you connect with your audience. First is blog posts. These might be blogs on industry trends or how-to guides or tips that offer solutions to common problems. These are the core of kind of an SEO campaign, getting a blog post full of content that offers value to your reader. Another great piece of content is doing videos that demonstrate maybe product usage, or they might share customer testimonials. You can interview your existing happy customers and ask them why they chose your product or why they love your service. If you have a flower shop, for example, you can show how to arrange a bouquet on a video that's posted on your website or on your social channels. Case studies that showcase successful projects or happy customers. This is a very popular form of relevant content. Show a case study on how maybe as an SEO company, you grew a dental office's web traffic over the course of a year and showing them how you did it, showing the actual stats, maybe some graphs that show exactly where they started from and where they are after they used your business. And infographics that present the data or any kind of processes in an easy to understand format. Infographics are fantastic. They are so popular on social media right now. You can put them into carousels. You can have them on your website. You put them on LinkedIn specifically if you're B2B. I recommend, if you're doing any kind of content, to create infographics for your content marketing strategy. So those are just some examples of content. There's a lot more, even just having photos of, before and after photos. Maybe if you do like home renovations, you can show the bathroom that you're working on before, maybe during the process of, you can show a picture of it, and then of course the after. So here are some tips and tricks for generating content ideas. So the first thing is you have to know who you're creating your content for. You have to know your audience. Understanding your audience is really the most essential and first step in creating relevant content. You can use things like surveys or customer feedback forums, any kind of analytics to gather insights about their preferences and pain points. Go to your best customers. Ask some questions. Why did you come to us? How did we help you? What was the main problem that we solved? The key is understanding your audience, because if you don't know who you're talking to, you won't be able to help them. So leverage SEO tools. Use tools like Google Trends or SEMrush or Ahrefs to identify popular keywords and topics in your industry. This will help you create content that not only meets your audience needs, but also ranks well on search engines. So just constantly be looking at the Google Trends out there to see what is ranking for your industry, and then craft your content based on the popular searches. Of course, you're going to also want to monitor social media. Pay attention to social media conversations to understand what your audience is talking about. So platforms like X, LinkedIn, Facebook, Pinterest, Reddit is amazing for figuring out what is happening in your industry and how you can then get ideas and insights based on your audience's interests. And of course, you have to analyze your competitors. Doing competitive intelligence is key. Look at what they're doing in terms of content. Identify gaps in their content strategy that you can fill with your own unique insights and perspectives. Here's something else that I think a lot of companies don't do, but they should be doing, and that is repurposing existing content. So taking maybe an old blog post and turning it into an infographic or a video is a great way to take some content that maybe has some standing already, maybe it's been proven to get a lot of web traffic, converting it into a video like I'm doing right now can only help increase the amount of content that you're producing. It's also, you already know it's relevant. You already know your audience has reacted to it based on analytics. So why not just take it and turn it into another form of media like a video? And speaking of videos, if you're liking this video, hit that like button below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our next videos that come out. Okay, so the other question that I get from people is how much content is enough content. And I've always subscribed to you should be posting content when you have that content, and you should be creating content on a regular basis. So it's not a one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to how much content is enough. However, this is some guidelines that I think you should, understand, and it's something you should consider when creating a content calendar. For your blog posts, I would go anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words post. Research from Backlinko suggests that longer content will tend to rank higher on Google. Now, that said, don't create content or long form content for the sake of creating long form content. Make sure you have relevancy in there. Make sure you're not keyword stuffing just to fill in 1,000, 2,000 words. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you cover all your bases. So if you've got somebody writing it, make sure you give them an idea between 1,000 to 2,000 words as a guideline for a blog post. Videos. You want to keep your videos short and engaging, anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes, depending on the complexity of the topic. I tend to ramble on a lot. I tend to talk a lot. I have a video editor that is awesome, and I'm just going to chop this video up and make it within a nice time, so that way people don't get too bored. And of course, it doesn't go on too long. And like I said earlier, frequency is key. I think being consistent, publish new content daily. You need to keep your audience engaged. You need to improve your SEO ranking. Try to get content out there on a consistent basis. You don't want to do, for example, a week's worth of content and then do nothing for 2 weeks. If you're publishing content right now 3 times a week, aim to go to 4 to 5. Gradually increase the amount of content that you're doing, because that way it will help you with regards to ranking in the search engines. It'll also help you with your social media, because then people will start coming to you because they're going to expect fresh, new, relevant, and valuable content from you. So if I could just give you maybe 3 final parting pieces of advice or wisdom with regards to having success with your content creation. First, set your goals. Define what you want to achieve with your content, whether it's to drive traffic or engage your audience or boost sales, gain followers or subscribers, whatever it is. Make sure you have a goal and then be able to track that on the analytics side to see if you're hitting your goal. And then, of course, if you have content that is more popular than other pieces of content that's on your website or on your socials, learn from that, leverage that into your future content. Which leads me, of course, to the second piece of advice is just to measure that performance. Make sure you're always on there looking at the KPIs, seeing what's hitting, what's missing, and then learning from it and moving forward with it. And finally, and I've said this before in other videos, stay authentic, be genuine in your communication. Don't try to fake it until you make it. You want to be able to give trust. You want to be your real self, especially you're the face of your business. So you want to make sure that you are projecting your authentic self onto your videos. It will only help you in the long run. So by understanding your audience, leveraging those SEO tools, staying consistent, you can create content that not only drives traffic to your small business website, but can also help you convert visitors into customers. And remember, the key to success is relevance, so keep your content aligned with the needs of your audience and watch your business thrive. And if you like this video, then you should check out this video, which gives you even more advice on how to get more web traffic to your small business website.